If you look at the world and you look at the population growth, which has continued to be significant, the projections are that our energy demands are going to grow significantly, somewhere between the 40 to 60% in the next 25 to 30 years.
We have many anomalies, many problems that we need to face in many different fields of the geosciences.
We're going to need a lot more oil, a lot more gas, a lot more energy in general around the world to meet the demand that the world is going to place upon our industry.
I think A&M was one of the best schools when I was, in geology. And the one reason is because they tied geology to business. It was a lot more practical and directed more to the petroleum industry than it was to just geology in general, which I think was a tremendously big advantage.
Industry is usually a decade or so ahead of most of us in the academic world. And industry was using this integrated approach, team approach. You have geologists, you have geophysicists, you have engineers, you have business people, you have risk management. All of that's integrated together. So why not get a jump on that and actually have undergraduate students experience that, have graduate students experience that, have your faculty experience that. So the students are already starting to think that way, so that when they go to industry, they've already had that experience to work as part of an integrated team.
It's time to refocus on the petroleum geology field. We need more petroleum geologists in the business, and you see that the enthusiasm is coming from the former students.
Well, A&M is considered one of the top petroleum engineering schools, and I think with this center, it'll be also the top in geology and geophysics, and a combination of all three, because the students will get exposed to what actually happens when they get out in industry.
This is going to really revolutionize the way in which these students are taught, the way in which they're going to contribute to industry, and the way in which they're going to further the technologies that are available in the industry.
There are very few institutions that have the ability to bring that kind of variety of disciplines and diversity of thought and science into an integrated approach.
I think it's an exciting time for A&M, only because this is, we're not just a program anymore that will draw in students to go to industry, but it's an actual center, and it's something that students can absolutely strive to get into, and I think it will be an honor to really be invited to be into that center, and something that you can absolutely almost guarantee a great position in the industry after graduating from the center.
I think the Berg-Hughes Center is an excellent choice for a pathway. It is going to be focused on geoscience problems, short-term and long-term, that are going to have practical applications. It is going to provide students with a very solid foundation, and it is going to be a great gateway into industry.
I think that with the integration in disciplines that we're going to see with the Berg-Hughes Center, that our new graduates are going to be even far more prepared than me to start with any company in oil and gas and make an impact on day one.
Industry will need help with certain kinds of problems that they need to that they want to outsource. Many companies, especially mid to small size oil companies, have very little in the way of a research arm. So Texas A&M, the Berg-Hughes Center, can become that research arm working on specific projects.
What I think this center will bring to accelerating the rate at which we develop research is you're going to have experts looking at the same problem from many different angles. And that, to me, is sure to decrease the time to market of a lot of the different research topics that the industry is working on today.
It's very simple. The challengers are going to be great. The opportunities for earth scientists are going to be great. The technology with which we are going to work is going to be phenomenal. I mean, we're going to be doing things today we haven't even conceived of, working with technologies that have yet to be invented, but they're going to lead us to energy resources today that we can't even conceive they're there, or we don't have the technology to produce.
I suggest you do participate because it's fulfilling, it's satisfying, and it's not giving back. You'll get more out of participating in this forward-looking venture than you'll give.
And the Berg-Hughes Center is going to turn out petroleum engineers, geologists, geophysicists are going to do exactly what we're doing today. They're going to be drilling wells, we're looking for oil and gas, finding hydrocarbons to power the world. And the Berg-Hughes Center, in my opinion, is going to be the premier center at a university in the world to turn out the product that the industry needs.
I think we all need to invest in the future. And if you want to invest in the future of the energy industry and in creating the kind of students that we are all going to need, all of our companies, A&M is a very solid investment in that future.